Okay. I should probably give myself 3 minutes before I clock out. Well, get out. God, I'm so tired. All right. All right. I'm gonna stick around for 3 minutes. Nobody shows up. I'm outie. That's how I'm gonna go about it. Uh, hello to the one person up in here. How you doing? I am. If I sound sluggish, it's because I'm just waking up and I'm a little tired still. Took a nap. Uh, please don't be quantum blunts. Oh, great. A lurker. Cool. No problem. Until you speak, I'm gonna go ahead and try to continue to do this thing. I still have no clue how, so just bear with me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Darn it, man. Freaking sleepy. How's it going, Miss Ta and Jamal Williams? Wow, this is new. Two new people. Uh, I appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you as well. I'm so used to these y'all. These are new faces. What brings y'all to this live? Sorry, I'm just waking up, so I'm a little groggy. I'll bring you greetings from Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, Lancaster County, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, East Coast, United States. Um, well, I thank you. I appreciate that. Um, wow, all the way out there in Penn. Hopefully the weather over there is nice. Well, it's northeast, so you probably might be freezing right about now. I subscribe to you. Oh, I did not know. Wow, that's awesome. I'm just last year you encouraged me when I was at my lowest point. I want to tell you thank really. Uh, wait a minute. I mean, your name slowly sounds familiar. So like I don't know how, but I'm glad that I did. We met each other before. Shout out to Todd for subscribing to it, brother. Hoping that hoping that I made sense. Waiting for my noodles and open YouTube, saw you was live and said, "Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thanks." Um, that definitely means a lot. So I appreciate that all the same. Your channel. No, this is my first time on your channel, but you encouraged me last year when I was at my lowest point. I'm not sure how, but I'm glad that I did. I think that's kind of like one thing I always try my best to do is just sort of help people, make people, let people know, hey, you can do stuff. You could, you can do stuff. Like you don't have to be, I don't know, stagnant or whatever. I mean, you can be, but if you don't want to be, you don't have to be. That's all. That's the only lesson I want to like let people know about. I'm just glad that you're not being sarcastic. I get trolls up in here all the time that be getting on my case about stuff like that. So I'm glad I helped. I'm I'm super glad to be here. Praise the Lord. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's like but yeah, all the way out there in Pennsylvania. That's dope. Your boy getting some love out in peace. Oh my God. Jesus has entered the chat and told me that he messes with my content. Thanks, Jesus. There's a lot of people who follow me who are really big fans of yours. I try my best not to. I love to encourage everybody everywhere. I have a channel at my channels to encourage everybody and talk about the Lord, and I love singing. That's dope, man. Do you sing a lot? Like, do you sing for like your local church or anything like that? Hey everyone, what are we talking about today? New faces. New faces. Apparently, Jamal Williams, Jesus, and a person named Ta is up in here right now. So I'm just interacting with them. How was your day today? It was good. It was uneventful for the most part. I don't have any water right now, so I'm just like surviving. I'm in Washington. Whoa. Okay, so I got love from the Pacific Northwest and the East Coast. That's dope. Yes, I have a local church in my area called the Faith Tabernacle Church of God in Christ in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We have a live stream on YouTube. Oh, that's dope. So you kind of so every so often you kind of like do your service online. Do you do it through your channel or do your ready to move back home to Virginia? What's in Washington? I love how you like NWA and live in VA. It's like one letter up. That's dope. I'm in Oregon. You got love out here in the woods. Thank you. Thanks, Jesus. I appreciate that. That's my church on my go-to. That's dope, man. I'm getting a lot of religious love today. This is nice, especially considering that I've never once presented myself as a religious person. So that's different. That's very different. I believe it's important everybody on YouTube because everybody's important. See, that's a really good way to approach it. Like that's the kind of stuff I really wish that they would like push in the church a little bit more. Everybody has capabilities of being important, and everybody has capabilities of just being of being valuable. That's a hello, Miss Southern Belle. Hello to you as well. Always good to see you. I really love the love too. By the way, it's also crazy. We are YouTube family. We are the YouTube algorithm, and I thank you for that. That's very kind. Southern Belle said I'm looking good. That is very nice. You look good too, Miss Southern Belle. I can easily tell. I can just see you through the screen right now. I just say you look amazing. Thank you. I can't say that word. I don't want to get demonetized. But thanks. I appreciate it. But yeah, like that's wild though. But yeah, you said that you're all baddie. Yeah, you a baddie. That's dope. Um, but yeah, you said that you was all the way out in Washington, but you're heading back to Virginia. What's in Washington? Are you out there for work or something? Mm. This is surprising to me because normally, like, hey, I bet it's super cold in Washington. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's like it's that's quite a ways out there. Like when I think of Washington, I think of mountains. I think of like mountains, and I think of like open fields and snow. I don't really know if there's anything else out there, so that's my brain. Oh, girlfriend. Hey, that's beautiful, man. So you just so you're in Washington right now to go be with the girlfriend. That's quite the that's actually a very wholesome thing to hear. Not a lot of people not a lot of people would do that. That's quite the difference. Also, this is crazy. Like, but I'm homesick and my baby sister is having a kid, so I gotta see nephew. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So like you plan on like going back so you plan on just like going back to visit home and then head back out to Washington? Or you just like gonna bring the girlfriend and be like, hey, you're gonna love Virginia. You're gonna love Virginia, babe. I'm telling you. We have a beach. I don't know anything else about Virginia, so I can't really list anything else. It's lame out here. I mean, I feel like there's multiple things. I feel like there's ways to I feel like there's a lot. Like I feel like any city has the capabilities of being like spectacular or interesting. You just have to know where to look and kind of know where to go. And it's there's ways to make cool stuff happen in small towns. I really do feel like small towns are like it's just an untapped, just like an untapped gem. A lot of people just like a lot of people have. Plus, every city has like its own personal history. So even if you don't find anything you like currently, you gotta look up stuff and be like, oh, this was where this is where the first alien invasion happened, right here, or something. I don't know. I feel like there's a way to go about it. Like I'm in like the city that I'm in. It's not necessarily. I mean, I don't go out though, but the city that I'm in is not necessarily that spectacular either. Not to me, but like the more I learn about the city, the more interesting it seems. I'm leaving her here. That's funny. Uh, I don't think that she would approve of that, but I don't know if she would like that very much. I'm gonna come back in the year. That's I don't really know. Like I feel like she would probably not be okay with that, sir. I don't know. That's not I can't really condone that. I don't really know. Bro, I almost had to. I got it. I almost got it. Ad just pop up. Yep. Crap. I really can't do the. Let's see. So, okay, so with the ads, I just do a couple of poses, do a couple of just saying a couple of pose pauses. Not sure why she was laughing about that, but okay. So, how you guys' days going out so far? Pretty good. Anything happening? Anything cool going on? I honestly have no clue what these ads. Hold on, give me 1 second. I want to check out something real quick. Can I do commands on this thing? Nah, this is nothing like Twitch. I'm about to watch Moana. Have you seen it? I saw Moana once, and I actually loved it because I'm a big fan of the Polynesian islands. Because I'm a big professional wrestling fan. Yes, I do have a jacket on underneath my jacket. It was that cold earlier, but yeah, I liked the Moana, but I only saw it once. Have you seen it, or are you watching it again? Because I feel like I was almost about to start singing the song, the "You Welcome" song. Oh my god, do I almost have this thing? Yo, okay, so for years I've been working on this, and I'm not good at it. One, okay, so white, blue, yellow, green, red, and orange. Okay, great. I'm gonna give it another chance. I watched like first 10 minutes. I couldn't get into it. Perhaps was distracted. Well, yeah, that can happen. I know that I liked it, but that's only because I got a like I said, I like the islands. I think those that area of the world is actually very interesting. And also I saw a little clip of it when the water was playing with the little girl, the little water spirit. And I just thought that was the cutest thing on the planet. I was like, oh my god, that little baby. And yeah, so that was me. But also, I mean, also Dwayne the Rock Johnson sings in there, so that's something that got like a lot of people interested. I thought that was kind of cool. Dang, I'm down to zero. A lot of people just came up in here and just left. That's cool though. I get it. I'm not that interesting. Although I am genuinely surprised that I got like a few more people that just randomly popped up. That was nice. Like my regulars ain't in here yet, or rather, I mean, Lala's in here, and the Sweet Southern Belle is as well. But yeah, that was surprising to me. I did not know those folks don't really be up in here like that, so I would not have guessed. I'm guessing that Homeboy's noodles got ready though, which that's cool. But yeah, like I said, Moana, I loved it. I thought it was a fun movie to watch. I thought it was nice. What can I say except you're welcome? Something, something else. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I like that song. That song was in my head. Like as soon as you mentioned it. All right, I got three in the chat. That's beautiful. So you guys, God, I like that. I'm gonna actually try to hold on. I'm gonna try to find the lyrics to that song because I used to know it. Da, 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 da. Dope. I cannot sing this song. Yeah, Rocky did that though. I'll say that. Yeah, I cannot sing this song. But yeah, that was also I'm the fan of also I like the fact that The Rock is I think that The Rock is actually a good actor too. Like I really do I admire his chops. But fun fact, every professional wrestler is a good actor because it's really not that hard to be an actor when you're a professional wrestler because I mean like you got it's practice. You're basically doing stunt work your entire career. If anything, you're just adding more dialogue to it. So yeah, The Rock being a good actor, at least I think so anyway. I mean, it was bound to be spectacular anyway. Yes. Alrighty. Once again, this is an interactive live, so it's like I kind of don't talk until you guys too. do. So in the meantime, until that happens, I'm really gonna try to like solve this thing. So if I get too silent, that just means that like I react to what I read. So just hear. So I'm really like guys, I almost got this thing, and I still won't even know how I did it. No, this is really gonna screw me up. I'm mad because I think I know what to do, but I'm not sure how to actually go about doing it. And that's messing with me a little bit. Uh, okay. What are you attempting? I'm just trying to figure out how to play. I'm just trying to solve this Rubik's cube. I had the Rubik's cubes for years, and at some point, I intend on like I guess you're just gonna sit and watch Manny. There's really nothing to watch. This is kind of it. This is me sitting in front of the camera, yapping. But I'm mostly just yapping to you guys. Actually, no, it's gonna be me laying down in front of the camera because my legs are killing me. I'm very, very, very sore, and I am old and a little bit on the chubby side. So, but yeah, no, I'm trying to like get this thing going, and I don't really know specifically what it is that I'm doing. So like I'm trying to figure this out. But yeah, like there's nothing to watch. I'm like there's really nothing here. It's just me. It's just me in front of the camera. Is laundry day soon? Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow. The laundromat is closed, and well, not closed, but I just don't feel like going over there. Oh, you went to practice yesterday? Actually, no, I didn't. I had to work. Um, I had to work, but also the practice isn't on the weekend. So, but they actually ended up having a show for Saturday. It was Booker T versus Zilla Fatu, and I couldn't make it because I had to work. Which I kind of needed to work anyway because this is the month. January and February are going to be two of the worst months for me financially because like I'm not going to because they're going to be giving me like 14-hour weeks. So I'm going to be good and broke between now and March. Um, but yeah, the goal like I got my money situation taken care of over there, so I can like actually go back to training. But I haven't been able to go yet. I do intend on going back on Monday though. Like so, I do plan on like doing a video for Monday and then headed over there for Monday. They good. Appreciate you letting me know about that though. Hey, just playing some Marvel Rivals. How's it going? You troll me all the time. Why are you here? Okay. Who is Queen Op? What is that about? How am I a troll? I like you. No, you're quite Tom. You're quite Tom. Like I'm not like I'm aware. This is so wild. Like why? Like that's wild. That is so wild. As long as your financial situation is great, it won't be, but it'll be a work in progress. What's your opinion on the weird weather nationwide? Global warming. That's my perspective on it. I don't really have like an opinion on it like that. I just think it's global warming. Also, like the Earth is basically saying you done messed up. The Earth is basically saying y'all done messed up now, and we done messed up now. This is the find out phase of us effing around for like centuries, and the Earth is like, okay, I'm about to start. That's what it's gonna be. All right then. My boy Truant in the building. Hey, what's up, bro? It's always good to see a familiar face up in here. That is hilarious, bro. Why you always got to do the ninja thing when you come here, dog? I mean, my financial situation is probably gonna be like terrible, but like I'll survive. It's always good to see you too, True. I'm okay. I'm just really tired. I woke up and that's why I'm doing a live right now. Yeah, that's crazy. Half of America is burned, the other half is freezing. Yeah, and the sad part is it was all. And the sad part is it's been like that for like the past few years now. Like I'm at this point right now where I'm just saying, like, because like here's the thing: nature is going to nature, whether we manipulate the situation or not. The environment is going to continue to environment. Like there's gonna it's gonna be like we can do whatever we can to try to manipulate the environment, but if we keep hurting the earth is gonna hurt us back. I 100% believe that everything that's happening with the weather is just everything that's happening with the weather. That's just proof that like the earth is like I am sick and tired of this. Like this is the earth healing itself, and are the some of us are the sickness, and the earth is like I'm done. Earth is crashing out. No, yeah, to some degree, yeah, that's the term, isn't it? Is that the term that the kids are saying now? I'm old, so I don't know. Crashing out used to mean something completely different to me back in the day. But yeah, it's cruel, but this has to happen. That's the thing. It's like, we're at this point, like I said, we're at the find out phase. You know what I mean? And my whole thing is that, like, me personally, I'm all up for like, I'm all up for like doing great by the environment, like doing environmental stuff and making things like fixing things and doing things that's going to actually benefit the earth. I'm for that. I would consider myself a bit of an environmentalist just because I don't want to see anything get hurt. But I also know that, like, in the grand scheme of things, bigger companies or richer people, they the ones who keep screwing stuff up. And it's like if they're going to screw stuff up and just try to destroy the world is going to be like, bro, I'm bigger than you. Manny P. Newton. I have no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way. I'm not influential in any way, shape, or form. That guy is not that dude could say a speech and people will be like, yeah, this guy's spitting. I talk and I got like a whole bunch of people telling me, you suck and you're wrong. All the time, bro. I literally made a video talking about like chemistry, and the very first comment and the only comment that I got on there was somebody making fun of my hair. I'm not influential at all. Like that still agitates me, man. Like that still makes me mad a little bit because it's like that was the first comment. I can understand if that person had showed up like much later, but it was literally like the first comment. The video hasn't even been up an hour, and that person just pops up to tell me that they hated my shirt and they thought my hair looked dumb. I'm just like, why are you here? Who are you? Leave me alone. And it turns out it's a lady. That's what makes it even crazier to me. Because it's like I already know that women think I'm ugly. Why are you coming up in here reaffirming that? Leave me alone. But yeah, no, I am not like Newton's. Absolutely not. Nah, I'm just some dude. I would love to be the guy who'd be like, hey, everybody, let's be nicer to each other and be better to the planet. And everybody just sort of goes along with it. But like, somebody's gonna look at me and immediately go, that person doesn't know what he's talking about. Be nice to each other, be better to the planet. Who is this dork? She probably like you. I don't think so. She's been like bothering me for like months. But I think it's just like I think it's just another account of somebody who used to bother me, and like they're using a secondary account to do it. I don't know. People are weird, man. It's like, I think that's the most annoying thing. The most annoying way to tell somebody that you like them is to treat them like garbage. Like, God, dog, if you find somebody attractive or if you enjoy somebody's company, just say so. Like, you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be like, don't like, just freaking say so. People are super weird. Exactly. That's my whole thing. Is like, what's so hard about just telling somebody that you like them? Why is that such a challenge? Like, why is that such a controversial concept? That doesn't make any sense. If you like it, yeah, if you like somebody, just say so. Like, what's wrong with that? It's like, no, I was like, I'm not being mean to you. I'm trying to help you. Well, do it in a nice way. What's wrong with being nice? Like you catch more flies with honey than BS. The heck wrong with these people? Like when has anybody ever gotten married to their bully? Like no, don't answer that question because that's a weird. Those answers are gonna get really weird. Like what kind of weird that? Like what kind of weird relationship is? Hey, I'm gonna mistreat you and mock you and make you feel miserable until you fall in love with me for it. For what? Who's gonna be like, wow, I am in love with you because you have made me feel miserable? A lot come from traumatic, big. I believe it. Just annoying. Like nobody, there's nobody who can come up to me and be like, I don't think there was any, like I don't think that anybody has ever like I don't think I could ever fall in love with somebody who bullies me. Like, LOL, you look stupid. I hate your hairstyle. Also fall in love with me. Like what the no. You just told me I look stupid and you hate my hairstyle. I like my hairstyle. I think I look okay. I'm not gonna be like, oh really? Tell me more. Insult me more. I love it. Like what the heck? That's so weird. You wouldn't believe the stuff that makes people you wouldn't believe the stuff that makes people love or stay with somebody. Like that's just like I said. And also everybody's different. Everybody is nuanced. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Everybody's nuanced. Everybody has like this. Everybody kind of has their own approach when it comes to love, and that part I get. People are just silly for doing that. That's like the girl off Hey Arnold when she bullied him. Yeah, I never understood that. I also hate the fact that like that not like in this day and age, people actually want Helga and Arnold to be together. And it's like for what? She bullied him remorselessly for years in their childhood. Why would y'all want that? Why would y'all want that to come into fruition? Well, she's in love with him and she's having a hard time saying so. Well, she gotta hopefully when she grows up, she could just say so. Like that's the weirdest, creepiest stuff, man. Like I don't know. Okay, hypothetical question: if somebody was giving y'all a rough time, but they were like really hot, would y'all date them? Survey time. Survey time. Can I make a poll in the chat? This is not like Twitch. It's the way people were given love by their parents too. That's questionable stuff. Oh, I can't start a poll. Okay, I'm gonna start a poll. All right. Would you date your bully? Would you date your bully? There we go. We'll start with that. Oh, no, I would not date my bully. Well, there's a poll questioning, so right there. No, immediately. That is great. True, like hell no. True spelled it with the A, dog. True don't care. He said, nah, dog. What? Hold on. Look at this. Yo, look at this. 20, okay. Okay, so three people said no, and one person said yeah. Which one of y'all said yeah, though? Which one of y'all said yeah? There's five people in the chat. Three of y'all said no. One of y'all said yes. Fess up. This we listen and we don't judge up in here. I ain't never clicked no so fast in my life, bro. Yo, we listen and we don't judge. So I feel like who you said yes. Okay, why did you say yes? What would make you change your mind about your bully? Dominate me. Okay, no, that was a weird. That was not the response I was going to expect. That's not the response I was expecting. If I had no other options, tough. What is going on in this? What's going on in the chat though? What's going on in the chat? What y'all doing? What's happening right now? My homie said, dominate me. Okay, that's wild. So you're okay with the lady just look, that wasn't me, man. That's I'm quoting, I'm reading the homie's thing here. Wow, I just realized how out of context I sounded when I said that. Oh my god, no. Yeah, you know what, Truman, you're right. That pause was very well timed. I get it. Push me around. Wow. Hey, You know what? I respect that honesty, though, man. I was expecting you to say something to the effect of, oh well, somewhere down the line, maybe she would change for the better, and I'll be able to see the goodness in her behavior, and just like be willing to give her a chance because now we understand the situations and the psychological stuff that's going on. Now, homeboy just said, "Dominate me." Oh my god! I was expecting the whole thing. Now it will be for the experience. Okay, like I said, I get it. I get it. I don't agree, but I get it. Look, man, I got to look. I don't know what it is, but my channel is just chock full of some. My channel goes into some weird technology. Like I don't know what it is, but like chat, I got I got crazy. I got crazy in the chat, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I got crazy in the chat. But also, wow. Okay, hold on, wait. So four of y'all are saying no, and four of y'all said no, and two of y'all say okay, 80 and 20. So 80 and 20, that's five people. So that means four said no, and one said yeah. Okay. That means another person's up in here right now. Oh, this is gonna be a good way for me to check out who is up in here or whatever. Let's go. All righty. But yeah, like Truman, you've been here long enough to know that some craziness goes on in the chat, and Megas hasn't even shown up yet. So, like, which is kind of wild to me. Also, shout out to Megas. You know what I'm saying? Like, like he's like he's like one of the longest members I've had in here so far on my channel so far. That's crazy. I actually got regular people that come to this thing now. This is dope. But yeah, though, that's my whole thing is that like I can never fall in love with somebody who gives me a rough time though. I don't. I mean, unless she's like I'll say this, unless she's like really really hot, unless she's like obnoxiously hot. Like I'm talking like Tashina Arnold from Martin and Selma Hayek from that movie where she's like super hot in, and they're like mixed up together and like just made into this absolute perfect super lady or something. Like if she was really hot and she was giving me a rough time, but she was also interested in me, I would be like y'all know me, I stand my ground on a lot of things, but I'm still gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna still be like, see, I'm letting you. I would say I'll let you do this because you're hot. Sounds like something a guy would say. Yeah, I mean, like the sad part is that like with I feel like physical attraction kind of throws everything out the window a little bit. But it's like, but if she was just like, but if she just looked normal, or if she just looked normal, or like something, if the physical attraction wasn't there, I'd just be like, leave me alone, please. I'm gonna call the police on you. But it's like but if it was like if she looked like Halle Berry from like the 1990s and she was just giving me a rough time, I'm gonna be like, I let you say this stuff because you're hot, right? That's what I would be like. I'd be like, you do realize that you're getting away with this because I find you attractive, right? Like that's the reason why this is happening. Like if this was any other circumstance, if you was mean to me, but yes, I'm still a guy at the end of the day, and which is why I'm glad that you're not mean to me because I find you attractive, and I think that you would hurt. I think that like you would probably like you can get away with certain things. By the way, hey Jovi, how you doing? Now I need to figure out that movie. What was that movie called? The one where Selma Hayek was in, and it was like she was like in this club or some weird stuff like that, and Quentin Tarantino like licked her feet or some weird stuff. I'm trying to figure out the name of that movie because y'all know Quentin Tarantino. He has like a foot thing. What is that movie called? Hold on. Was it 6 Days, 7 Nights? No, hold on. Oh, From Dusk Till Dawn. Never mind. Okay, yeah, he likes toes. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino likes. He definitely likes. He likes toes. Which, and the thing is, yeah, he's a feet guy. Yeah, Jovi knew about that. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that until like somebody had made a joke about it, and I'm like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that being a foot dude was something that like I thought being a foot dude was just something that was like recently, like that was a recent thing that people started doing. So it's like Quentin Tarantino has been making movies for like 100 years. So to think that he was like a foot dude back then, that messed my head up. I would have never guessed that. I'm just sitting here like I never knew because I thought, like I said, I thought that was recent. I thought that was like something that people just recently started getting into. Hell nah. My man said he likes Quentin Tarantino said he likes toe jam, and people was like, "What does that mean?" It's like, "Oh, he likes to put the feet in the jelly." Bro been on the feet train. Hey everyone, hope y'all are well. Hey, Mr. Wonderful Life, how you doing? We need to start calling him Told Your Boy. Shout out to Truett for like having so much fun with this. Oh my goodness. Hello, Miss Wonderful Life. How you doing? First, I liked your video of you in, I think it was Indonesia. It was a place with all the monkeys, and I just thought that was really cool. Like the funny part when you had said this is me being brave, and you was trying to like walk past that monkey. That monkey was just like sitting there, just chilling. By the way, check out Wonderful Life's recent video. I thought it was educational, honestly. Like I've never seen it rain inside of a building before. I'm doing well, can't complain. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Was it Indonesia or was it Bali? Or I forget. I'm really simple. I know very little about that. The dang monkey stole my water bottle. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, oh my god. Yo, wait. Was it the same monkey? Was it the same monkey in the video? Yeah, hold on. Let me go. Yeah, let me do that actually. I'm gonna link her channel. Give me 1 second. Because her channel is on my profile under like recommended channels. But like I do know that like some people probably don't see it on my profile. But just give me 1 second, man. Man, what a bad time for my mouse to be acting up. Come on. Can you? Dang it. Dang it. Come on. I didn't film as I was screaming, but one of the keepers retrieved it. Man, that same monkey on your video really just stole your water bottle. That is the funniest thing ever. By the way, I just linked her channel into the chat. So please be sure to check her out. I ain't gonna lie, like that just makes it even more funny, honestly. That's funny. The monkey was like, yoink. Why am I laughing about that? I shouldn't be laughing about that. But it's just like it's just like, because I can only imagine like the monkey like taking it and going, what do I do with this? What is this? It's shiny and I took it. What do I do now? Boop, boop, boop. That dang monkey stole my water bottle. That's funny. But yeah, that's her channel. Like I said, it's also on my profile for those who probably don't see it. But like if you go on my profile and go like a little bit lower on the bottom, it's gonna say recommended channels. Those are channels of people that usually like update their stuff, and B, people who I normally watch and I support and stuff like that. So, if you like my stuff, I definitely recommend checking out, some of these other folks as well. So, but yeah, like I've never seen that's like I've never seen it before, and I just thought that was like kind of cool. And you did kind of bring up how there's like there was a lot of scenery out there. It was like a big jungle, and I just thought that was kind of cool. But that's funny. Monkey just jacked your water bottle. So how's everybody? But everybody else doing okay? No, I feel like I could probably like get a pet monkey. I could probably get a pet monkey, like probably like one of those ones that look like old people with the big mustaches and the beards and stuff. Yeah, the scenery is insane. Hope you get to see it one day. I hope so too. Honestly, that does seem no pet monkeys. I mean, well, I'm probably not a pet monkey. I've never really been a pet guy, but I would just like probably just hang out with it. I would probably just like I would like to just sort of be able to like feed the monkey. Like I would love to live in a place where there is a monkey that's around and you can like feed it, and you can like feed it and stuff like that, and I can just like hang out with it, like outside. Like like it wouldn't be my pet. He would just be my homie. I'd just be like, "What's up, monkey?" And the monkey be like, "Meow," and they just go on about their business. But like me, I'm not really a pet guy anyway. Like I don't really like the idea of having a pet because like because like my I actually I used to I had a puppy once and we opened the door and the puppy ran out and never came back. And that was the moment I realized. I think that was the time that I realized, you know what? Like animals don't really care about us like that. You can feed the monkeys and go to the sanctuary every day, but they are wild and not like so domesticated. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like that's the reason why I like. That's what I mean when I say like probably not a pet, but I would like to just probably just like feed them and just let they can just get their food and just run off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Unless they steal my wallet or something, they'll be like, "Hey, yo, what are you doing?" The monkey be like, "Deuces, I got money now. I don't even know what this crap is, but I'm going to take it." And I'll be like, "You." Because like they're just people. Like at the end of the day, monkeys are just they're just people who don't talk. I believe that. I believe that most animals are just people who can't talk or just outright refuse to talk. They still anything. Some of the videos are wild. I cannot wait to see that. Like, did they outside of your water bottle? Did they take anything else from you? Like you just kept everything like locked in, huh? As soon as they took your water bottle, you was just like, okay, nope, gotta secure everything. Ain't no, ain't you ain't getting this. Absolutely not. That was funny. I'm sorry. It's just the caption of this is me trying to be brave. I just thought to myself, man, that monkey ain't doing nothing. He just chilling. Not for me, but tons of others. And I watched a lot of videos before I visited. Oh, that's dope. You did your homework. I like that. That's dope. I also didn't know that Bali is. I also did not know that is Bali a city in Indonesia or is Bali its own country? I had two monkeys chase me in Da Nang. They look fine, but in 1 minute they go crazy. Oh wow, that is terrifying. It's probably because it was like it's probably because they thought you were so probably because they thought you like they was like, oh crap, she's rich. She got some shinies. Let's go. Exactly why I didn't trust them. She got some shinies. Get the shiny. Shoot, I better like if I ever go to Indonesia, I'm gonna like wear something to keep my glasses on my face because I know that's the first thing they're gonna go after. Once lights bounce off this stuff, man, that's the most valuable looking thing I got. Shoot. By the way, to the rest of the chat, what would y'all like to? Okay, I'm gonna try this real quick because Okay, because I ask a lot of questions. Why were you in the chat talking about toes? Because I was trying to figure out who. Because I was trying to figure out that movie that Quentin Tarantino sucked Selma Hayek's feet in, and then it got into a discussion about Quentin Tarantino liking feet. And Truant, I don't think Truant was. I don't think Truant was aware of Quentin Tarantino was into feet. So I just needed to remind him that yeah, he was a big fan of. He's a big fan of feet. And honestly, I didn't know that. I didn't know that now because I was so. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm not like everybody's got their kick. I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum here. But like I thought that feet, I thought the foot thing was recent. I thought foot fetish was like a recent thing. I didn't know it was like something that was. I didn't know that was something that was going on back then. You know, I never. It's like I just. It's like I do know that. Like, I do know that like in Saudi Arabia, like a lot of countries where women are forced to cover up, like feet is like, short ankle. That's that was definitely like a thing. I didn't know that it was a thing back in the day though, especially because like in America, you see a lot more than you see a lot more than you can see a lot more than a woman's feet out here in America. So it's like I thought it was that's over my head a little bit. But yes, that was the reason though. And and also a part of me just likes to make fun of Quentin Tarantino for liking feet. Like if it was anybody else, I wouldn't make fun of him for liking feet, but because Quentin Tarantino, and I don't know why, but part of me hates him a little bit, and I don't know why I do. I don't know why I hate Quentin Tarantino, but I kind of hate Quentin Tarantino. Also, at some point, I'm gonna try to figure out this. OF plays a lot for feet, which if that is true, that surprises me. If that is true, that genuinely surprises me. I mean, with everything that you can see on OnlyFans, there's dudes out here paying a lot to see feet. That's just like technically that just means that because like I believe that like feet, that's the thing that's I feel like that's like something that anybody should be able to profit off of. I think it's kind of messed up. Anybody should be able to profit off of feet if that's a thing. In other words, like anybody should be able to post up feet pics on OnlyFans and make money off of that. That is, and it would be unfair if that's not the case. Would I do it? Probably not. My feet are disgusting, but like I do think that if anybody wanted to, they could. Non no contano. Okay, let me guess. You saw my short, and now you're thinking that that's funny. This feels like he's going to. That's mockery? That's mockery. Seriously, what is with this? Why is it always these phantom accounts, dude? What is with that? Nana nana cantanana. Nana nana cantanana atanana legalia. Not nana lega. So you just did like nana like 4 times. No, I'm not paying for anything, dude. It's just like, nah, dude. It's just a busted pipe, man. And also, I'm not really on like I don't make money doing. I don't really make money doing my lives, dude. I just do this because I like the people that come on it. I like my regulars that come up in here, and I like them to be able to like talk to them and stuff like that. That is so weird though. Where do all these randos be coming from? This is so weird, bro. It's always like people who got like maybe like no content and maybe like less than 10 subscribers, and they pop up just to tell me how much they don't like me or how much they think I suck. It's like, bro, what is happening? Is like, am I famous now, or do people just hate me for no reason? I'm gonna go ahead and randomly ask this question while I'm here. What country would you want to visit? I think you're overthinking. I'm not overthinking. This person, I've never seen this person before. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this poll. People hate anyone for no reason. No, I'm not overthinking. This is a random person who just popped up here to talk about to talk about my water situation, and they always do this in my shorts. I'm not overthinking. That's a hater. You just gotta be sharp. I gotta be sharper than that. That's all that is. People hate anyone for no reason. I know, right? It's crazy. What is happening? Why are you doing this? What about it? Think about it. We're talking about OF. People pay for a lot of different things on OF, including people taking baths, hence the tub emoji. Oh, crap. I didn't even think of that. Okay. You know what? That's why, you know what? This is why women are smarter than men. And now that I think about it, homie does have a point. People do pay for bath water. Sorry about that. Got paranoid. Dang, I didn't even know he was up in the chat. I didn't even know he was listening like that. Like that just went over my head. It's just like that was like the first thing he said. But he does have a point though. There are guys out there who do in fact pay for bath water. Which, by the way, another thing that I think anybody should be able to profit off of. If hot chicks can get paid to sell bath water online, why not everybody? Maybe wait until someone actively trolls you first. Don't you come up here telling me to make sense of it. Don't come up here telling me to make sense or nothing. Girlfriend up here proving that she's smarter than me. How dare you? If this was the 1950s, I would be dead by now. I don't know where I was going with that. But he's right though. But homie is right though. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying though. Like if a hot chick can pay money, because like first of all, if we're talking about selling bathwater here, if there's a how do you know whose bathwater it is? You for all you know, it could just be water that could just be like doused slightly with whatever. It could just be regular water that somebody just boop, here you go. Which that's the weirdest thing, bro. Like dudes really will buy like anything. Dudes really will buy anything if a hot chick is like connected to it. Like that's just proof right there. Like, bro, ladies out here, like just start selling out bath water. Just see how far it gets you. I can assure you, it'll just be all you have to do is just like put a picture of yourself in the tub on the label, and dudes would be like, "Yeah, I will get that. Yeah, it can just be regular water." Like it really makes me mad, bro. The thirst market out here is crazy. Like, do women buy weird stuff from men? Like, okay, like is there a market for like underwear that's only been worn once for guys? Like if I wanted to, like, would women buy that? Is that a thing? Because that's a thing for women. I know it's gross, but at the same time, it's like I know it's gross, but it's like at the same time, it's just like like that's something that guys do. Guys literally, it's like there's dudes out there who be like oh these underwear they were worn by this hot chick like twice before she stopped wearing them. Like $1,000 going once, $1,000 going twice. Regular water. Speak for yourself, bro. I'm spiking the bottles. With what? They're not going to be drinking it. They're not going to be drinking it. Nobody is going to buy something that has the words bathwater on it to drink. They're going to probably be like, be like pungent with the slight feel of I say it's sweats and probably some sweat from like working out. This is a different sweaty smell. This is stupid.
spike? What would you spike it with, bro? I would just get regular water, just dip my finger in it, and call it a day. But man, the thirst market is crazy for dudes. Like women, like bro, like as sexist as it sounds, women rule the internet to some degree. Like if women really wanted to, they could like literally like just like some to sell more. Have dudes out here being bathwater connoisseurs. Like I detect it's like, oh yes, this fine hair. Also, speaking of water, like completely off subject here, but kind of on subject, I also will. You know how they got like wine tastings? I would love that for, but for like regular water. You know how there's like there's wine tastings out there. You know what I'm saying? Where people just be like, they get a cup of water. They just get like a cup of like a bottle of wine and go, yes, this one desperately has legs. I would love for us to do something like that, except with like regular water. Like, because can you imagine there being like a water tasting, like treated like some kind of fancy party, and you're drinking water, and you're like, this is Dasani water. Get this out of here. Oh, how dare you attack my palate with this Dasani? Be gone. Also, I think Dasani gets a bad rap. I really do. Like, it's not that terrible. I'm just saying. Water tasting is a thing. Yeah, but is it like a party? Is it treated like a fancy party where you go to like dress up? Can you dress up in your finest reds and be like, yes, this is actually very nice. This is water straight from the Swiss Alps. I definitely am aware of how. Oh, there's a slight pungentry here. Did you add ammonia to this? Mm. Like, is it treated like an event or like a party or anything like that, or is it just like a regular? Is it just like a regular thing? Like I don't know. Part of me would just love to. Part of me would just love to kind of like have that. Just be like, yes, I'm definitely. It's definitely a northern feel in this water. I was like, I could definitely taste the melted snow. It's like it's definitely properly purified. I like this. It's the properly filtered, properly purified. Nice color. But yeah, that's definitely something I would do. Like I would love to host that. I would love to host a party like that. It's like have those little wine glasses, like ding 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 ding. The annual water tasting will now commence. Shoot. However, I can only imagine that there's probably like a group of guys doing that for ladies' bathwater right now, and that just disturbs me, bro. Women rule the internet, bro. Women rule the internet. Without even trying. Like it's just like they like if the world realized exactly how much more power women have over men, like the world would look so much more different. I feel like that would probably be like the most controversial thing I ever say. I want to apologize to any men who I've offended with that statement. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like a lady, like if my girlfriend walked up to me with a crop top and just told me, "Hey, go vacuum the floor," I'll be like, "Okay," like immediately, just without even thinking. I'll just be like, I just I'll see I'll see cleavage, I'll see belly, and I'll immediately go, "Yeah, I'll do whatever you say. What's up? No problem." Damn, ain't nobody answered that question yet. Y'all mean? Dang, and Megas is not here yet. What is going on? He must got a late day today. All right. So completely random questions aside, how's everybody doing today? Y'all got anything planned? Like I know time is different where you guys are at. So what y'all got going on later today? Shout out to the 4 for sticking around, by the way. All right. Until y'all go. All right. Hopefully y'all respond soon. In the meantime, I'm gonna actually try to. I'm gonna play this game real quick because I haven't, and it's telling me to play it. Uh-oh. Okay. The Netflix American Primeval. I have what is that? Is that a new show? Is that a new show or is that an old show that they're just now bringing back? What's happening? Also, is it Primeval or Primeval? It sounds like a show with vampires in it. Is that a show with vampires in it? New show. Haven't watched it. Heard anything yet? What got you wanting to check it out? Is it like was there something in the trailer? By the way, completely off subject, but like I think I told this story before, but my manager made me realize how exactly how old I am because like I'm actually much. It's a western. A woman shooting a gun is intriguing. You know what? Yeah, yeah. I watch it for that reason too. Honestly, but yeah, like my manager, I'm actually much older than a lot of my coworkers, which kind of makes me a little, which kind of always makes me feel a little uneasy. But like one of my coworkers, like they play music at my job, and they play music at my job a lot. And like at some point, they was having this, we was having this conversation about the music that was getting played because she liked this one song. She liked this one song that was like popping up, and she was like, "Oh, oh this song that I like it's by Chaperone," and I thought she said Toblerone, like the candy. So I'm like, I didn't know, I didn't know, Candy was out here making music like that. That's a good marketing tactic. She's like, well, what are you talking about? Like, going, yeah, you talking about the candy. You talking about the candy that looks like a little triangle, right? And she's like, bro, that's Toblerone. I said chaperone. I'm sitting here like, what's a chaperone? Is that the same as a Toblerone? And she was like, no. And I'm just sitting, I was like, I realized how old I'm sounding by like trying to explain, like her trying to explain to me what this is. What is up, Emperor Magus? How's it going? I was just wondering where you were, bro. I figured you were busy out there having a life and doing Emperor Magus style stuff. I don't know. But yeah, she was explaining it to me like I was like an old man, and then it just dawned on me, I am an old man. Like she's like, no, Chaperone is like this new cigarette that's out. I'm sitting here like Toblerone is not gross, dude. Man, you were just you come in with the heat, bro. Every time. Like I don't know what it is, but it's like I've only had Toblerone once and I enjoyed it. But also I think I also like Toblerone because I'm a big wrestling fan, and there's a wrestler named Claudio Cesaro. Uh Claudio Cesaro. That's like both of his names together. But like he used to he used to do something called a Toblerone spin. God, I'm getting it wrong all over the place. He's a wrestler. He incorporates Toblerone into his wrestling moves because he's Swiss. Man, I am getting old. Okay, yeah, I'm getting old. That's what happens. I'm dying. I'm dying, and I'm getting old at the same time. It kills me hearing you talking about how old you are when you're practically a kid compared to some of us. See, you say that like I'm not old. Just because you're 42 doesn't necessarily mean that like you ain't that old. But yeah, I did not know anything about Chaperone. And once she told me about it, I'm still like, who is this person? What is happening right now? Because like the song would play and my manager would like lose her mind about it. She'd be like, she would be like, oh God, please turn this up. Because it plays at work on the speaker. And it's just like, and I'm just like, what is this song? What is happening? Why are you going crazy about it? She's like, well, it's Chapel Road. What the heck is a Topa Road? Like, oh, Chapel Road. Yeah. That's a moment I learned that I'm an old man compared to my manager. Also, I still don't know what the heck Chaperone is. But I will say this though, it's not my kind of music. It's not terrible, but obviously I wouldn't listen to it. Reggaeton? No, Chapel Road. See, it's just like that. Chaperone, the chick. Yeah, I know, right? I didn't know who I didn't know who it was. I didn't know. But like, yeah, she was. But yeah, there was a song I would play, and my manager would lose her mind, and just like reggaeton, no, chaperone, Toblerone, no, chaperone, going on, chaperone, and on, chaperone. I better stop before I start doing something. Get that hip shaking, yeah. It's kind of sad though because like I do. It's kind of sad though because like somebody mentioned Burna Boy and I knew that right away, but I did not know who Chopper Road was. And it's like, of course I know who Burna Boy is. I met him, and it's like, no, that wasn't Burna Boy. That was Trick. That was a Trick. That was Trick Williams at Reality of Wrestling. And it's like they both look the same in person. Cool dude, by the way. I think I'm older than Trick Williams too. Hold on. Bruh, I am older than this dude by like almost a decade. I am so mad. Because he's so much taller than me. Bro, why is all these kids like, why are all these kids springing up? This is making me so mad. Bro, what is in the water? Truman, how tall are you? I can vibe the Chaperone though. Thanks. That's the thing. Like I said, I'm just not really. Like I said, I'm not going to say that she has bad music or nothing like that. I'm not. I'm not the kind of person to say that somebody's music sucks anymore. I don't really like saying that. But I will say it's definitely not something that I can see myself getting down with. But that's only because like I don't really listen to music like that. Like like there's only like so many songs that like. I listen to music at work, but that's only because it be at work. But when I be in the house, I'm like you see this? Ain't no music getting played up in here. But I will say, here seeing my manager like lose her mind like that is the funniest thing. Because she comes across as she comes across as this really stoic person. So when the music plays and she is like singing along, I just think it's like, that's funny. Also, like the more I think about work, the more I realize that every job should have like a podcast. Like call it, just call it the break room. Just get a couple of people who work normal jobs, like, and just let there be like a gigantic podcast where they all can kind of just sort of like go in and just talk about just random stuff that maybe go. Let's just let them talk for like about anything, because it's like regular people have like some of the best conversations, bro. Like You're so content brained. Yes, I am. Yes, I very much am, and I am ashamed of that. Really, I'm genuinely ashamed of that. But I'm just saying, it's just like I 100% believe that, like, because like my whole thing is that, like, I really do just feel like normal people throughout history, history is always sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? History is almost always sort of like manifested by the big events that happen with some of the most famous people and the successful people and like all that stuff. It's like a lot of historical events. You never really take time to actually pay attention to what normal people was going through at that time frame. It's always, oh, like, there's always these important figures, and then this amorphous blob of just regular people that you just never, like, everybody has their own personality. There's like everybody was going through the same thing at the same time at that time, but you only know about it from the perspective of just like a few people. And I don't like that. I don't like how history ignores normal people. So I guess part of me just wants to see like normal people kind of just sort of get their say, you know? Because there was a lot of stuff that was going on at the time that, like I say, we don't really know the full story on, because all we get is the important parts by the important people. Like, and I like, that's the reason why, like, I'm not saying, I'm not necessarily saying, make content as much as just saying get your story out there, get your voice heard. You're important in the grand scheme of things as well. And I think that's just kind of like, it's like, I'm aware that some people don't want their voices heard. I'm aware that some people don't really care to. I'm aware that some people kind of don't really care to get their voices heard, or don't really feel like they have anything to say. But it's like your voice still matters. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me, just sort of like trying to just say, you're interesting. Let people know who you. If you're interesting enough, that people should know who you are. You don't have to be a success story or a famous person in order for that to happen. And that's just my take. I only wish everyone had their own personalities. I feel like the majority of people define themselves by adhering as much as possible to the status quo. And that's the thing. I'm very sure that everybody is not like that. That's the part that's the reason why I kind of wish that people would just sort of like try to get themselves heard some kind of way, because I 100% believe that everybody do have their own personalities, and avoid, like, and challenge the status quo. Like, I don't think I'm the only one. I just think that I'm the only one who's willing to try to do it. Like, that's the reason why, like Jovi, my girlfriend, like, she challenges the status quo. Like, she's very much different. Like, there's some things that, like, she's very much different than, like, she does things. Oh God, she's just as controversial as me. Like, she's just pretty, so she can get away with it. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, that's kind of the reason why I kind of wish that people would just sort of like span out and just know who they, like, let people know who they are. Like, because the idea is, I feel like it's just shyness, and I don't like the idea of people being shy, because it's like we're all weird. Like, we're all weird people. We are all weird people. Hold on. And that's a tongue twister. We're all weird people. We're all weird people. But yeah, we have every reason. Like, nobody really has a reason to be shy. We all awkward. Like, nobody's getting this thing right. Nobody's getting this life thing right. And the problem is that we keep getting like introduced to this idea that somebody is doing it right, and we need to emulate that person. And it's like, no, that person sucks. No, that person is messing up too. That's why I'd rather vibe out and hear, get some different perspectives. That is, I appreciate that. Like, just know that my perspectives are like incorrect, because my perspectives are both incorrect and only mine. Like, I have no intent on trying to like change anybody's minds out here. I'm not trying to, like, tell anybody what to do. I just kind of wish that, like, everybody sort of like, I just wish that, like, because in other words, you don't have to be, what's what I'm looking for. You don't have to be what other people want you to be. Like one thing I know for a fact is that like I probably might not ever become famous or successful in my lifetime. But even if I don't, I'm still gonna just do stuff. I wouldn't have gotten introduced to Roan otherwise. What do you mean? People have more soapboxes than ever before because of social media. And the majority of them, for what I see, everyone has a lot of the same trends, tropes ad nauseum. Quick question. Am I like that? Because I know I tend to, you're a lot less pessimistic than me. I that's the that's the first. Oh man, I wish more people understood that. Oh my god, wow, I know a whole bunch of people whose brains will be like completely blown from that statement that you just said. You hear that, Jovi? This dude says I'm a lot less pessimistic than he is. Oh man, I hope she's still in here because that definitely deserves something. Oh crap, only got 2 people up in here. Damn. Two people and 10 likes. Wow, that is crazy. I'm just now seeing that. I was using another window, so I can only see the chat. But yeah, though, that's kind of like, but that's my thing though. I just 100% believe that people should he only knows you from YouTube. Still qualifies. Still qualifies. I won. I'm the best. In any case, though, like I do 100%. I don't know what 11 means. You have lots of optimism. You actually believe that MAGA can and will come to their senses. I don't. It's not that I believe it as much as I kind of need to believe it. I need to believe that it could. I need to believe that that can happen because I want to believe that people are not that stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, at some point they're going to realize that they're a dog on a chain, and once the chain gets yanked, they're gonna bite back. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm expecting. Once they realize that they're a wild dog on a chain, and the chain gets yanked a few times, they're going to be like, "Wait a minute, we're being yanked." And that's the civil war that I'm expecting. That's the civil war that I'm looking forward to. Is them basically like challenging their overlords after years of servitude. Got to speak out into existence, whether you believe it or not. Exactly. Like I could be hopeless, but being hopeless sucks. It's like because I mean, like I could be absolutely hopeless, but being hopeless kind of sucks. And I would rather just like expect something funnier. And the funniest thing I could think of is when the racist and the rich people all just sort of like when they start coming to blows, because that would be funny as heck. They're gonna be like, who you think? Like just like just dabble a little bit into that. There's a key difference between our outlook on MAGA. You think they're mainly stupid. I think they're mainly evil. Yeah, that's a point there. But it's like even evil people get tired of like getting done up by other people. At some point, I believe that what's going to ultimately happen is that like they're going to realize, wait a minute, we're getting robbed too. Like, how come I'm not benefiting from this? And that's the part that I'm expecting. Like I said, I'm expecting the dog to bite back. But yeah, like but yeah, like but I mean, I could be hopeless and be like, oh, it's over, nothing's gonna happen, nothing's gonna work, and nothing's gonna do this stuff. But like, all that's gonna do is just bum me out, and I don't want to get bummed out. By the way, shout out to the 3 that's up in here still. I really appreciate it. You guys have been like very y'all are very kind people. Also, dude, how's about like this live actually started when like 2 randoms have popped up and they didn't troll me, which genuinely surprised me a little bit. But yeah, I also think that they're evil. But I also think that, like I said, I also know that like evil people do get tired of getting screwed over. And once they realize it, and they don't even know that they're getting screwed over yet. Because they're just thinking, oh yeah, we won, they lost. Like, okay. But this is kind of another reason why I feel like we should all like everybody should like make content and kind of like just sort of make their voices heard, because it's like you always think people are out to troll you though, right off the rip. I mean, yeah, because people do. I mean, like I have a reason to think that because they do most of the time. I've already, like I said, I made that video series to prove that that's usually the case. They scamper to what I do too, man. It's crazy. You tend to come in hot on any new faces, though. Nah, it depends on. Yeah, you know what? That part is true. That part is definitely true. I was about to challenge that, but no, you're right. That usually is the case. It's like, who are you? Why are you here? Like one dude came up here earlier, like bringing up a good point about how folks buy bathwater, and I thought that he was making fun of my short. I know as a defense, man, but still, you go hard. Yeah, Am I really that? Am I really that rough on people who like on new people? That's everybody else who's in the chat right now. Am I really that rough on new people? Excluding Emperor Megas here. Yeah, these people don't care. Ow. No Christy. I just realized that no Christy and no Ashley. Oh well, they're busy. They got lives. Ashley is probably still doing that workout stuff, and Miss Christy has a job. I like to think that I'm fairly generous to some of the people that I interact with. Most girls do have lives. I'm aware. Well, you probably might know that better than I do, Mister. I'm so gosh darn attractive. I can get any lady I want to just by stroking my beard and winking. Mister. I'm like 58 years old, but I look like I'm 30. Not even a little bit. Yeah, okay, buddy. We all know you got swag for days. 50 and look 50. I like how you say that. That's funny. Did you forget that you once told me about how lucky you got with like all the women that you interacted with, and how they all just thought that you were like spectacular and was like, "Oh my god, this dude is so attractive! I'm going to immediately fall in love with him within like 10 minutes of looking at him." That was you. That was you. You said that before. That was you. You said that before. I heard it. I remember. I was there. Yeah, that never happened. That did happen. I remember that story. I can just look at a lady and they'll immediately be my girlfriend. How did me and Emperor Megas meet? He's literally like one of the first few people in the. He's literally like one of the first few people who showed up in my life. Like I initially was like not even going to do a live, and I don't even know, like I guess he popped in on my live, and I immediately thought that he was going to give me crap, and it turned out that he didn't. No, actually, no, it was from a TikTok thing. He sent me a message on. No, that wasn't him. That was somebody else. Was it through TikTok? Somebody sent me a random TikTok message on TikTok, and we interacted on that, and then it automatically went to I'll say it was. I don't use TikTok. Okay, that wasn't you then. All right, but yeah, I'll just say he just randomly saw me on here. He was on my live, and he was on my live, and that's what happened. We never even like physically met yet. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna like give me crap, but he didn't. So that still surprises me. The way you told that story is seeing that you two have met or are older friends. Nah, I just like I just pay attention to what he says when he be in here sometimes, and when he be talking about his like when he be talking about the ladies, like when he mentions the ladies, he makes it very clear that he's magnificent, and it's like yeah, nah, I'm not swagnificent in the slightest. I'm the complete opposite of this guy when it comes to that. Like women look at me and immediately like women look at me and question their life choices. Like women look at him and go, "Can he be a life choice?" Like women, yeah, completely different perspectives. Like I still don't know how I got a girlfriend right now. Don't listen to any of that stuff. I don't say anything remotely like that. My bad. Okay. You know what? My bad. Maybe I misunderstood what you said. Maybe I misunderstood what you said. That's on me. My bad. Please do not get. Please don't get angry and unjoin. Oh God, now sow the seeds. But in any case, though, okay, but all right. So answer me this though, Vegas. Isn't your luck with women spectacular? Well, wasn't your luck with women spectacular back then? Yes and no. No, that's not the answer. I'm not gonna do it, Jovi. I'm just pointing out the obvious here. I've never been shot down before, but I also never approached women. You do realize that by saying you've never been shot down, that just means that you're magnificent. Will Joy, will Jovi join the live one day? She seems very wise. Yeah, that's the goal actually. It's just like this is my living conditions right now. But also like if this was like TikTok, I would actually if this was like TikTok, I could just like invite her in, but this is not like that. So at some but ultimately I do intend on having her like, pop up. She's gonna oh man, she's gonna probably be like so aggro at me though. But that is definitely the goal, like have her on here. Wait, you can how do I invite people on? How do I invite people on YouTube? I don't know how to do it, but you give a link and they join. Another creator I follow does it all the time. That I did not know. I'm gonna have to look into that because yeah, that's over my head a little bit. But yeah, like once I actually find out a way to do that, then yeah, I could invite her over. Absolutely, y'all gonna be taking her side on a lot of stuff though, and that's gonna aggravate me because she's gonna say some smart people stuff. Because she's gonna say some smart people stuff, and people's gonna be like, "Wow, she is a smart one," and I'll be like, "Shut up, all of y'all." But yeah, like you getting but Emperor Megas, you never being shot down, that kind of means that like you're magnificent. You're like the dude. So technically speaking, I have every reason to. So technically speaking, like you have to really take into consideration here. There's you who's never been shot down, and then there's me who got shot down almost every single time. So I can technically say the stuff that I'm saying. Just throwing that out there. The stipulations still apply. YouTube better cut you a decent check this month because the ads are running hotter than Hulkamania. Oh my god, I really wish you guys would announce the ads. So, bam! Oh yeah. Close in, open out, peace signs, another peace signs, love and peace sign, thinking. Uh, hmm. My legs are killing me. Also, no, they don't. This is definitely one of your favorite subjects. Isn't well, no, I was just bringing it up. No, I was just bringing up that he's in comparison better than me when it comes to that sort of stuff. That's about it though. But to clarify, I did talk about a whole bunch of other stuff, and Peeps was kind of like non-responsive. So in my defense, I'm just talking about everything. When y'all get an OnlyFans? If so, why? If no, why not? Turn on go live together in your video. Share the link. Go live together. I don't see that on here anywhere. Like my my screen doesn't look like that. I don't know where the go live together button is. I don't see it on here anywhere. I just Googled it. No idea. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't say it doesn't say holy crap. Holy crap. I just figured out how to find out who's up in here. I just figured out how to find out who's in the chat. Oh man. I'm about to start calling some people out from now on. Oh god, that's gonna be dope. Oh man. Well, now I know. Now it's just simply a matter of me just looking for it. I think that's probably just like something I had to look for on the I think that's probably something that's something I'm gonna have to look for on the probably on a mobile thing. That's probably a mobile thing. Let me see real quick. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh dude. I now know how to like bro, if people are in the chat, I'm gonna know like now. Cause it's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be like, why y'all not talking? And they're gonna go into the list and be like, why you not talking? This person, this person, this person, this person, this person. Oh my god. Oh man. We cooked. Damn right, true. Oh my god. And the sad part is like my regulars, they're going to be like my regulars, y'all get a pass because like y'all be in here all the time. But like to the randoms, so I'm gonna be like, you do know I can see you, right? Yeah, buddy. Oh man, that is going to be great. I gotta start playing with this stuff more because like I can actually do this stuff now. Like, okay, so let me see. That is because like I use this all the time, so I gotta like figure out how I'm gonna start messing with this. Rise to the occasion. I have no clue what that. I have no clue what that like what that pertains to. But yeah, like I will probably like bring her on here though. She'll probably like get pissed off at me for like half the stuff I say on here. Y'all about to get me dumped. Get that OnlyFans though. Might be a dream come true for you. Honestly, no, I would never get I would never get an OnlyFans. But the reason why is because like I'm a dude. We were from me and her were friends like before we were friends before we started dating. Like we used to talk about like a lot of we were in a lot of like black nerd groups on Facebook, and that kind of like that sort of like became and we just started getting like a lot more we just realized holy crap we like each other like around that time. But yeah, I would not I don't want to get a I don't want to get an OnlyFans, but that's only because like the only person that like the only people that likes dudes on OnlyFans are other dudes. And it's not like I'm not homophobic or nothing. It's just that like the last thing I want is to but the last thing I want is to kind of like get the attention from like other dudes online, because dudes online are scary as hell. Like and it's like you guys get it. I'm pretty sure you guys understand what I mean when I say that. Especially if they like you and think you're attractive. No, thank you. Like women online that think you're attractive aren't weird. Guys, very weird. The majority of people on OnlyFans. And like thing is, I won't even be doing anything like sexual on OnlyFans either. I'll probably be like reading books or something. Wait, oh yeah, I did say that. I did bring up that I was an extra. It like I said, it's different. Like it's very different, dude. Like I value my life. I value my life way too much. Shoot, those people are like those like the average dude online is psychotic, bro. Shoot, because I would get an OnlyFans if I would get an OnlyFans if I knew for a fact that I will probably get more women watching my stuff than men. But like it's gonna be dudes. And I'll just be like reading a book or something. Like, I'll probably be like reading a book shirtless or something, and it'll just be like dudes like like show butt. Like, no, I'm reading a book. It's crazy how people out there buy others' bathwater. Absolutely. It's like here I am. I'm just reading a book, being shirt like we doomed. Yes, we are, but not really. Just point the camera at your feet and get that OnlyFans money. So you was in here earlier for the feet conversation. Oh my god. Yeah, my feet are disgusting though. That's why I would not do it. We was talking about Quentin Tarantino and it turned into a whole thing. What's the book of the month? Honestly, like I read and the sad part is I read like God, I'll probably read like children's novels, like I'll probably read like children's books like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or James and the Giant Peach or something. And I'll probably like read it shirtless. And I'll probably be like the thing that's going to get me. You know what? Maybe I gotta join the dark side. Dan Schneider too. Wait. Dan Schneider. Okay. The when you say Dan Schneider, you talking about the Nickelodeon guy? No, wait. He's got a foot thing too. Yeah, the Nickelodeon dude, right? Yeah, I was that hurt that like Nickelodeon will always upset me because that was such a big part of my childhood, and it's like, oh my god, that dude was a piece of garbage. It makes me so mad. It just goes to show, man, white dudes with foot fetishes are dangerous. Lots of them were. Yeah. And that will always mess with me now. Like that will always make me angry because that was such a big part of my childhood. I actually used to watch those shows and stuff like that. It's like, I'm so mad thinking about it now. But yeah, there was a whole thing. You're definitely getting paid reading Wally Winks on OnlyFans. I'm not gonna like, dude. I really would be. I would not be getting paid to like do that stuff because, like I say, I'm still a dude, man. Like OnlyFans, that's a woman's game, dude. I can't compete with that. Those it's like going like here, right? It's like because like no, The things that I would probably have to do to outdo women on OnlyFans, I will not want to do. I don't get the whole feet thing, but then again, I don't get a lot of fetishes. I feel like there's a psychological desire for it. I feel like part of me thinks that it's psychological, but I'm not. I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even begin to explain where the psychology will come from. That's that just like I 100% believe that it comes from this idea that like in America you could see like a lot of things from women like already if you really wanted to, but like and because of that, guys are like, you know what, I want to see the one thing that I would never be able to see, and they decide that it's that's feet. I don't know. That's what I think it is. But yeah, I cannot get money like being shirtless and reading Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, like reading some Edgar Allan Poe, with the rapping and the tapping, while all Roald Dahl books. By the way, those are the only books I can think of at the time, at the moment. Like, what about? I'm not gonna read Philip K. I'm not gonna go on OnlyFans and read Philip K. Man, that's a. I wouldn't even know where to begin on that. That's just some questionable behavior. I don't know. Like, it's like going on OnlyFans reading Philip K. while being shirtless. Ain't no way, dude. I would not succeed. Call it Philip K. Dick reads. Oh my god, that'd be so stupid. At least your audience would have more money than if you were watching reading PKD. I don't know. Shoot, honestly, that'd just be a really weird way to go about it. Like, here I am on OnlyFans, just reading like Philip K. Dick novels while shirtless, in hopes that like I get some thirst money. Like, who would pay for that? I'm gonna ask, like, Jovi, would you pay for that? Jovi, would you pay to watch me read a Philip K. Dick novel with like no shirt on? What models? I don't know, man. Like, I'm just waiting. Like, no, dang. Okay, sure. Okay, so what about if I was reading? Dang. Hello, everyone. Welcome to. Oh my god, that is perfect. Oh my god. Wow. Girlfriend really just I get that. I can get that from you for free. What the Wow. Girlfriend knows she can get anything out of me. That's the messed up part about it. That's the benefit of being my girlfriend. If you want me to read you if you want me to shirtless read you Philip K. Dick novels, you can just get that for free. What? Yeah, no. See, that's the reason why I could not do. That's the reason why I could not do like OnlyFans stuff, man. That's what. Hello again to another episode of Dick Reader, where we're going to be reading some Philip K. I still have no clue what I'm reading, but we're already in chapter 4, so we're in here now. Let's see where this chapter takes us. Let's pick page 369. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm cooked. Yeah, that would not work for me. That would not work for me. I would not succeed. Well, just so you know, Jovi, if you was a topless reading, I don't know, if you was topless reading like some Agatha Christie, I would probably I would probably pay for that. I probably would no question. I'd just be like, It's like I have no clue what's going on, but this is. It's like I have no clue what's going on, but this is a nice read. This is a nice book. This is a nice book. I like this book. The Boob Club. I mean, the book club. That's how you're going to get people into reading right there. All right. Wow, this is crazy though. I can actually like figure out who's up in here now. This is dope. Man on OnlyFans with his shirt tied up in a knot midriff suit. Absolutely no. Like, and the sad part is I'm fat, so it's like it would really kind of like. And the sad part is like I'm fat, so it would be even worse for me. Because like nobody, like the only person who's gonna watch like a fat guy reading on OnlyFans with like no shirt on, like I said, it's another dude. And if they find you attractive, they're going to stalk you, bro. Like these dudes are crazy online. BHM content. That's the thing. What's BHM stand for? Black History Month? Like, not sure. Like, I really think that would be appropriate for anything on black. Bacon, ham, and I don't know, bacon, ham, and mayonnaise. Y'all wild. Male equivalent would be big, handsome men. Yeah, but once again, that's only for dudes. Like I said, women. I've never seen a story where women like a guy online and they get all psycho about it. But I've seen that story about men so many times. It's almost like it's all too common. So yeah, like no. Like I'm not saying that psycho women doesn't happen. I'm just saying it doesn't happen as much as it happens with men. So like yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm aware that it happens. That's what I'm saying. I know it happens. It just doesn't happen that often in comparison to like dudes, man. What state I live in? Okay, I know where this is going. Okay, this life is a nightmare. Before I answer that question, is this referring to my 600 video? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not ruling out the idea. I'm not ruling out the possibility of psycho women. I'm just saying, like, if I were to start an OnlyFans and I start doing if I were to do an OnlyFans and like start doing the stuff, then it's like somebody. Okay, so it is about my 600 video. Are you asking about what state I'm living in order to? Are you asking me about the state that I'm living in order to recommend that I move somewhere? Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware of what you're referring to. Are you going to recommend that I move somewhere? Don't worry, I'm not going to yell at him. No. Okay. I'm currently living in the South. Oh, you're trying to move. And you're recommending that you're trying to move where I'm at? Lady, I don't want to sound the alarm, but I don't want to sound the alarm here, but wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Stop this. You shut up right now, Megas. if you're trying to move though, like, dude, first I would definitely recommend you like study up on some places that are probably a lot better than rent $700. Okay, I get what you're saying. You're trying to move to a place that has $700 rent, bro. I live in an affordable living. I live in an affordable living situation. It's like like in the deep south, bro. Like it's not nice down here. Literally, I want to say like maybe like 2 months ago, somebody like in an apartment complex, no, like downstairs from me got shot to death. So I wouldn't recommend crashing over here, bro. Dude, I'm not about to. Shut up, Megas. But no, dude, like I definitely I definitely recommend just doing some research, man. There are places that are cheap, but like I said, I'm in an affordable living type situation. Crazy how this happens, right? This conversation is happening almost immediately after I start bringing up possibly doing an OnlyFans where I just read without a shirt on. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. He is looking for a roomie. I am not. I'm gonna throw this dude. Like I'm gonna throw this dude. I'm gonna Imper Megas. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I can physically throw you. It'll probably be a challenge, but I can do it. But no, I would not. Like I say, I would not want to do. I would not want to. I would not want to do OnlyFans, but that's only because, like I said, like if I knew that women were going to watch, yeah, absolutely. You're not helping your case by mentioning that. Shut up, Megas. Like if I was aware, like if I knew that women were going to be watching, that would be a completely different story because women are like, yeah, I don't have to worry about like them losing their minds. But if it's dudes, no, absolutely not. Ah, man. But yeah, dude, like I said, just look into the deep south, man. I would definitely recommend like I want to say Alabama for sure. I think Alabama has like some really nice places where you can like crash at. The very brief time that I was there, like that's like the cheapest rent I ever had. But the only reason why I didn't stay was because I didn't have a job when I got there. Ah, man, it was hard for me to find work in Alabama. Probably why I'm not living there. Why? Why the banjo? Deliverance did not take place in Alabama. Did it? Oh God! Wait, what state did Deliverance take place in? Oh my God! It could have been Alabama or Appalachia. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Alabama, like I remember the very brief time I was in Alabama, there was a place that was like five, like about like 600 a month. Have I been in Japan? No. I would love to go though. I actually knew somebody who I knew a couple of people who went there, and like they liked it. They loved it. Sure, I would love to go to Japan. I feel like I feel like I would probably like do really great out there too. But the only problem is that like it's not like it's just it's from what I understand, Japan is a lot like America. It's a challenge to find work. It's a challenge to get hired. But like and also depending on how you get paid, like over there you have a chance of getting a nice place. But and then there's the whole thing about the visas and like immigration and stuff like that. It's a whole challenge. But I would love to go there. Absolutely. I would love to go to Akiba of all places and just play DDR to my heart's content. Oh my God, I want to play some DDR so bad. Every single time I think about DDR, I just like I could be playing that stuff right now, dude. Man, you can catch me in Akiba, being the only black guy in the DDR pad that just won't leave the arcade. They were like, "Sir, you gotta go, man. We're about to close." I'm like, "Oh, bro, let me just get the high score real quick." Just hold on to the rails, just fighting for my life on this pad. And then I got a bad foot too. Shoot, I'm about to get this million. But yeah, I've never been to Japan. I will definitely love to go though. If I ever do go to Japan, like, please believe I'm doing a live from Japan. For sure, man. Shoot. Trying to think of another country I would like to go to too, because there's not really a whole bunch of them. Like the more I think about it, I like to visit Akihabara at least once. Exactly, man. Like I said, catch me in Akiba. Just catch me in Akiba, like challenging the DDR scores, man. Especially if I know the song. Shoot, don't get me don't get it popped off, bro. Man's about to have that rhythm for day. Like I can't dance with the lick, but man, you put me on a DDR game, man. I'm in there like swimwear. Especially if I know the song. What about y'all? Where y'all would like to go? That is a question in the Q&A up there, by the way. No, actually, I would like to go to Amsterdam too, and not for that reason because I don't partake. But I would like to go to Amsterdam just because I hear that it's like a nice place to go to and it has like really nice scenery. Bumblebee is my track on DDR. Oh, wait, you play DDR? You play DDR? Like, would you play DDR now? Or did you play back then and it was like something that you like, hold on, what I'm sorry, dude. If you say that you play DDR, I swear to God, if you say you have a pad that you don't use, I swear on everything. If you say you have a pad that you don't use, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind if you say you have a pad that you don't use. On everything, on my life, do not anymore. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Man, I was expecting you to be like, man, I got an old pad up in here that I. God, no, not now. I'd embrace something. I actually do not have a DDR pad. My man talking like bro, it's not really, bro. Are you serious? You gonna sit, bro? It's literally sitting in one spot and moving your feet, bro. You're not gonna break anything playing that game. My man's you're overreacting out here, bro. Come on. What the heck is happening? Like, bro, it's literally just move your feet to the side, move your feet to the other side, move your feet to the front, move your foot to the back. That's it. You good. Talking about I'm gonna break something. Break a dance. That's what I'm talking about. 7 people just randomly popped up. Okay, we're gonna see who all these people are. It says there's only 2 people in the chat though, so I don't know what's going on with this number. But man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, catch me in Akiba, bro. Catch me in it. Like, if I ever be in Japan, bro, you're gonna see me in Akiba. When you haven't played in 20 years, I haven't. Oh my god! I just realized I haven't played a DDR in like 20 years. Oh my god! That just connected in my brain. Did I talk like Christopher Walken? I feel like I talk like Christopher Walken from time to time, and every so often, it's like I know that I'm self aware about it, but I can't stop doing it because like it's easy to get into. Okay, that's wild. There's 8 people up in here. There's no way there's 8 people up in here. There's no way of that. Hold on. Because like now it's saying I got 8 people in the chat, but like it's only showing that it's just me and Imp up in here. So something is happening. Something is going wrong. Something is dwindling. I feel like we need more cowbell now. I don't know what he's talking about. Yes, I do. Well, no, I'm not actually. I'm not actually that guy, but yeah, I'm starting to like. I'm starting to listen to how I talk, and it's like, holy crap! I think that I got his. I think I got his tone and his intonation like very well scouted, and that's messing with me a little bit. But also, I'm genuinely surprised that like that's so wild, dude. Like I'm genuinely surprised at like how good I'm doing that. Now I'm gonna figure out who these people are. Show yourselves. Everybody in the chat say what's up. See, if I actually was an influencer, they would have been doing this by now. But like that's not the case. Although it is kind of crazy that I got like 13 likes on this video. This is probably like the most liked live I've had so far. Which is crazy because like my most liked live and I got like no money from it. Hello, Miss Christy. How you doing today? By the way, I'm at the 2 hour mark, so if I start lagging up, just know that that's why. Sorry, I'm multitasking over here. There's something that I got on my phone, and I'm just trying to figure out what. Okay, no, never mind. That's what that is. Hello, Awesome Sauce 26. How's it going? Ni hao, Christy. Awesome. My homie, awesome. The homie up in here with the Chinese. Okay, this is driving me insane. I got to figure out who all these people are. Give me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, never mind. Dang, Jovi left. Okay, that it's understandable. Ah, my goodness. But yeah, like I said, I'm at the 2 hour mark. So if I start lagging up, let me know. I don't think the chat log refreshes in real time. Like if someone opened a chat and then left, I don't think it automatically removes them right away from the list. Yeah, that's probably why. Because this literally said I had like about 10 people in here, and I'm like, ain't no way I got 10 people up in here. Oh, Jovi didn't leave. It doesn't say your name on a participants thing, and I got nervous. Okay. But yeah, like I would totally go to Japan though, dude. I would totally go to Japan. Like I said, there's a few countries Like I ain't gonna lie though, politics definitely kind of like changed my perspective on a lot of countries. But like there are some countries that I would still want to go to just for like the just for the appeal and the aesthetic of it. Like I always wanted to go to Italy just so I could like see what pizza tastes like over there. But after like realizing that Italy is like heavily right wing now, I'm like, okay, do I really want to go to this place? Last thing I want is for somebody to go up to me. It's like, we used to eat you guys back in Ethiopia. And I'll be like, oh, I'm going to smack you in the face. I am your best friend. Um, that's a bold statement. Wait, do we actually know each other, or are you just saying that? And also Japan. Oh, you would go to Japan. That's dope. Wait, are you saying that you're my best friend because we know each other personally, or are you just saying that for like shock value? Because I've been getting a lot of like this would be like the second time. Just remind them of the Moors in Sicily. Yeah. Wait. Is that wait the Moors in Sicily? Are you talking about the Are you talking about when they had to like teach them how to shower or teach them how to bathe? Like part of me would like I would, but like yeah, I would also like to go to Italy though. But that's only because, like I said, pizza, and I think also I heard that Italy actually got like some cool stuff there. But like but it's like extremely right wing now, and it's like right wing is just code for racist now. So last thing I want to do is just go there and just not have a nice time. How was your night? Pretty okay, but I'm still trying. I'm still like I still like the. I'm still kind of going to ask about the I'm your best friend thing. Like, what's that about? Because it's nice to hear, but what that mean though? That's right. I'm the jet black of this thing. Like, I once I latch on to something, I don't let go. Cool points for whoever just happens to know what I'm referring to when I say that. I'm gonna die mad at that show like not getting canceled by Netflix, man. Netflix, they really do know how to just like ruin a good thing, mother. I'm a okay over here though. How's y'all nights going? Holy crap! Shock value, but you seem really cool. I have a person you're like, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. The North African Moors invaded Sicily in 827 CE. What CE stand for? And ruled for a few hundred years. So when Italians get froggy with you, it's something worth reminding them of. Oh my God, they will get angry about that. They'll probably get angry about that. That's probably why they became right wing in the first place. Like, I can't believe that they actually invaded us. Maybe if we bring in, if maybe if we were more right to wing. What's even crazy is that like I think I actually used to be homies with an Italian dude, and like yeah, yeah, I think I want to say I used to be friends with an Italian dude when we went to school together and we took like the same math class, and that dude was like really smart. Yeah, he was like really smart because like he had a hard time learning English, and he was like still like doing good in our class. And he was like really nice to me, but that's because I kept on asking him questions about Italy that he was okay with answering at the time. Like we were kids. It was like, he'd be like, yeah, dude, we, got the, you got the, Venice. Yeah, thanks. I try to be laid back. I try to be cool with people. Like but yeah, so how's your day go? Awesome. Awesome sauce. How's your day going? I'm on your profile. By the way, I'm on your profile. Are you this kid? CE, Common Era. Oh, it's just a secular equivalent of AD. Okay, I got it. I feel like now the world should like also be another Common Era reference would be like before internet and after internet, because like I feel like internet definitely like changed. I feel like internet definitely kind of like changed the world a little bit. Like have you ever took a DNA test? Do you believe in it? Just asking. I never took a DNA test, but I would like to, just because I would kind of like I would like to have an idea as to where I am. I'm always gonna be skeptical about stuff like that, but it's like it's not really. I'll always be like a little bit skeptical about it, but I would like to kind of like try it out just to see what could like just sort of what could be. I feel like it's not going to get it completely correct, but if it can get it at least partially correct, I'll be okay with that. But like also like the good thing is that I had the chance to like know all four of my I had a chance to know at least like three out of four of my grandparents. Pretty good, can't complain. God woke me up, roof over my head. That's dope. I get that. Also, like I said, I'm just checking your profile and like are you that kid? Because there's a kid on here and like nothing wrong with it. It's just like, nothing wrong with it. It's just like, I just hope that you know what you're signing up for if you're the kid in the video. Because peeps get weird on the internet when it comes to children. Why is this game cheating like crazy? Nope, a grown man. Word. Okay. That probably doesn't help, but I'm gonna that I'm oh god. I really like I really hate the fact that like outside of conversation is gonna like out of context, that's like a really weird way to answer that question. Um don't give the man your DNA like that. You'll mess around and catch a cold case or something. Don't like, dude. I'm poor. I'm not gonna be able to like. I'm poor. I can never do a DNA test. Like, cause I want to do one for like the genealogy thing. That's my niece on the profile. Word, word. I figured that. I thought it was like your daughter. I was like going to be my first guess, but now like I would. I don't think I could ever like do that. I want to do the genealogy thing because like I want to kind of like do the whole like what are my roots, my background kind of thing. But like I'm poor. That stuff costs money, dude, and I'm just like no thanks. I'll just learn about genealogy the old fashioned way. Just read a humongous book or like genealogy on genetics and just like go off of that because there is definitely man, it's crazy. I was actually like looking into I kind of look like you. Wait, are you saying, I mean, are you also a black bespectacled dude with questionable hairstyle? Because if so, you should totally like get on YouTube, maybe a little bit more light skin. I mean, you do realize that this means that you should like make videos, right? Like just sit in front of the camera, just start yapping. If you look enough like me, I mean, like if I'm successful, if I'm moderately successful doing this stuff, you should totally be able to do the same thing. Bada boom, that's content. Yes, that is my catchphrase. I'm going to be saying that a lot more. Bada boom, that's content. But yeah, like that's my. But yeah, like I would never like. I'm gonna probably just end up reading up on genetics because like I feel like genetics is weird, dude. Like because like like I learned that there's like certain like what if you could change your genetics, right? Like what if you just like can like intake something and it just changes your ancestry was on sale for $40 around the holidays. My girlfriend got a kid. I almost misread that and started. You said my girlfriend got a kid. I was about to say congrats. Okay, but hey, that's what I'm saying. Like yeah, like $40, man. That's expensive as hell. As you, it costs a lot of money. Yeah, that's the reason. That's one reason why I don't think I could ever do the. I don't think I could ever do the DNA thing, but I would like to though. Like I want to do the. Yeah, I want to just kind of like get the hang of that and sort of understand what it is. This dude said ill to. I swear, I know you didn't just say ill to kids. I know you did not just say ill to kids. Kids are like, dude, you're like, don't you have a kid? Don't you have a kid? Like you wait, I could have swore you had a kid. Is it hard? How long did it take you to get 1,000 followers? 20 years. And no, I'm not kidding. I started YouTube in like 2006. So almost 20 years. And the only reason why I got 1,000 is because they all empathize with me being depressed about my financial situation. That's what I'm gonna just go ahead. If you want advice on like how to go viral on the internet, I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is make stuff and like what you do. Like what you do, even if you don't get paid for it, even if you don't get the recognition or nothing. Like, just do the stuff. Like people will show up. And if they don't, oh well. Like there's one thing I've learned is that like a lot of people on the internet, they like brain rot. So, yeah. A grown one, exactly. This dude was like, "Ew, bro, I want no kids right now. I got a grow kid. That's it. That's it, bro. That's all I'm getting. I'm one and done." Or is it what? One and done, two and through, three and free, four and no more, five and please stop. But yeah, like I said, yeah, 20 years, dude. 20 years. The very first video I ever had on YouTube was like 2006. You don't promote your channel? Well, I don't really have any like I used to back in the day, but not anymore. Was it worth it? Nothing is ever truly like I don't believe that anything is worth it. But I'll just do this. I do this stuff because I like doing it. I don't really expect to become successful in any context in any way. But like I kind of like the idea of just being able to do something just to say I did do it. It's like because the way I see it is that like like if I'm meant to become successful, it will happen. But if not, no big. I don't care. It's like I still work. I still have a job. I'll always have a job. I'll always be working. But like I kind of don't like the idea of I kind of don't I don't. But I don't expect success ever in any context. If it happens, it happens. If not, oh well. Like just do what you like doing. Do you have kids? Do I have kids? No, I do not. That's not my wheelhouse, man. Well, some empathize with your 600 video. A lot of them were watching so subbing because people like train wrecks and they feed on tragedy. Yeah, there's that. You rarely promoted it. I used to promote it very much back then. I used to promote it very much back then, but it was like when I realized that people weren't going to watch anyway, I was just like, oh well, ho hum, nobody cares. I'm gonna sit back and just deal with it. What ifs? That's how I saw it. But also once again, I don't make like brain rot. Like a lot of stuff that I make is usually like here I am. I'm either ranting about politics or I'm yelling about stuff that happened in comic books or something. Or I'm talking about like how much I genuinely hate fictional romances. Like nobody's gonna watch that. So I ain't really sweating it the way I see it. Like I could promote it all day, but it's like nobody. But also like none of my stuff is edited either. So it's like they ain't gonna care. I made peace with that. I'm genuinely surprised that people actually come into the live. You have multiple platforms. You should take advantage of that. I did back then. Not so much now. The way I see it is that like if people want to watch me, I believe that they would. This is an ad right here. Never mind. How old are you? You look young. I'm old. I'm very old. I'm pushing 40, dude. But like, I think another thing too is that like I guess I'm just part of me is just sort of like genuinely yeah. But I appreciate that, by the way. Telling me I look young. I like, if I have my beard, I'll probably look a little bit older. But also, I got like all of this face. It's like I'm actually much fatter than a younger person is. I got all of this action going on. All of this. This wasn't always here, and I'm always going to be ashamed of this. Do you know how to edit your videos? No, I don't. Well, I do, but it depends on the software. I do, but it depends on the software. Like I have an idea what I be wanting to do, and I be having an idea what my vision is, but it just never comes into fruition. You are not old. I'm pushing 40. I'm pushing 40. Yeah, I'm about to be, I'm pushing 40. I'm getting up there, man. I'm old. Chrissy doesn't understand because she's just like Chrissy doesn't understand because she's like wildly young. Miss Chrissy, like, aren't you like have you tried CapCut? I have not. Goal for 2025. Get some new editing software and develop your craft. That is a goal, but editing software costs money. And your boy ain't got that. Like I say, at this point, like once I the goal is like what I really want to do is I do want this channel to earn money. I'm 48. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead and keep telling yourself that, Miss Christie. 48. If you're 48, then I'm 50. Because I am old. I'm pushing 50. Well, if you're pushing 50, then I am 50 because I am old. Miss Christie, do you work out by any chance? Like, do you work out? I really am. My daughter is 19 and my son is 25. Dang. Okay. Wow. All right. Thank you. I hope you're talking about I hope you're talking about Miss Christie. Yo, did they really just get rid of my threads, bro? Oh, okay, never mind. Do I like horror movies? No. Yeah, I do not like horror movies. That's not for me. Yeah, horror movies are scary. I really don't like this idea that we're just not scared of horror movies. Yeah, I don't know about you, bro, but I have I'm empathetic, dog. I'm empathetic, dog. I have a genuine fear of things. Okay. Plus, a lot of horror is like psychological now. A lot of today's horror is psychological now, and your boy's messed up. Horror is I'm aware. Shoot, I used to read horror novels, man. I used to like, bro. I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing scarier. Ain't nothing scarier than reading horror novels, bro. I'm not okay with that. Y'all can have that. Sure, y'all can have that. That's y'all's. That's y'all's. That's y'all wheelhouse. I'm not in that. My name's Bennett. I ain't in it. Yeah, horror good. Yep. Yeah. I bet it is. I bet it is. But that's y'all wheelhouse, not mine. I have no shame in admitting that I'm afraid of horror movies. How's your dating life? Just asking. Well, my girlfriend's in the chat. I feel like you should ask her. Survival horror video games are way scarier than any horror books or films, in my opinion. Not really, dog. Well, not to me, because like I think that horror novels are scary for me because you actually have to imagine. You have to actually like imagine the stuff that's happening. Like because like you can't see it, so it's like everything that's happening, you have to sort of assume what's going on, and that is like like to know that your brain is capable of going into that level of disturbance, like that level of disturbingly like horrifying stuff. I don't know, man. I'm just not like like I said, I'm psychologically inept as it is. The last thing I need is to know that my brain can think of some truly horrifying things like that. So like survival horror video games, yeah, they can be, but that's only because it gives I'm a hopeless romantic without any romance. Oh my god, I am screwed. Like I'm cooked. Oh my goodness. Like okay, so I'm cooked. I'm screwed. I'm a terrible boyfriend. I'm in a bad spot. This is me. I deserve that. I definitely deserve that. God, I'm terrible. Romance. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. Oh shoot, my bad. Hey, how did you and this handsome guy meet? Wow. Thanks for oh, I get it. You're saying that I'm handsome because you said that you look like me earlier. That's funny. It's just like the TV gag. But yeah, awesome. But yeah, like awesome sauce. If you I definitely recommend like, if you ever do decide that you want to start going live or whatever as well, I definitely recommend that you just like just start making content. Somebody's gonna watch it. Somebody's going to check it out. True, some horror movies mess you up. But yeah, like I said, man, my whole thing about horror novels is that like I just don't want to believe that my brain can go into that level of just terrifying stuff. Like I like to think that I have at least some sentience of just like some sentience of innocence here, where I'm just like, oh wow, I didn't even know that this stuff it could actually happen. But it's like I'm aware that like my brain can go into some really screwed up territory, and I'm not okay with that. It's like I want it to be no like if I watch a movie, then it's like okay, I'm watching somebody else's demented perspectives on things, and it's like last thing I want to do is, but it's like when I'm reading a novel, it's like oh my god, this is my demented perspective on things. We met in a blurred chat almost 7 years ago. Met in person in 2021. Oh yeah, no, no, thank you. Y'all can keep that. That horror is not. Y'all can keep that horror stuff, man. That ain't mine. I don't want it. Shoot, I've seen like most horror fans are crazy people. That's right. I'm being judgmental. My friend is writing a horror novel about like is it like one of those supernatural ones where like the bad guy is where like is it like realistic or is it like terrifying, is it like supernatural like Freddy Krueger or something? Like because I feel like the more realistic horror films is the ones that like actually get really dangerous too. God dog. That's pretty cool. Horror novels are really good. I'll be right. All right. Talk amongst yourselves for a sec. I gotta check this thing out. Damn. Kind of like a supernatural detective story. So, like when you say the word like that, so I'm gonna assume that it's like, yeah, I'm ready. Like that sounds less like a horror novel and more like something that I could probably like read and not be too terrified about. I'd probably read that just because it sounds. I mean, supernatural is always cool, and like detective is like okay, somebody obviously something is being examined and something that's being like, like oh wow, 14 likes on here. Holy crap, dude. Okay, what about horror manga though? Can you get down with Junji Ito at least? I actually read Spiral. I actually read some of Junji Ito's stuff. I read Junji Ito's stuff on accident because when I was a kid, I was looking for how to read Naruto for free on the internet. This was back when Naruto was hype and you had to like pay to watch it unless like or wait to watch it on TV. And I looked up Naruto Uzumaki. I was like, read Naruto Uzumaki. And somebody was like, read Uzumaki. And I didn't know that Junji Ito was not Masashi Kimimoto. And I found myself reading Spiral on accident. And that messed me up. That messed me up. It messed me up. It messed me up. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's funny now. That's funny now, isn't it? Shut up. I will never in my life, I will never like Junji Ito is a genius. I will say that Junji Ito is Junji Ito is one of the few people in the world that will make me afraid of a worldly spiral thing. For like the rest of that year, I was like, for the rest of that year, I was looking at snails like, you ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me. The only thing I could not watch was The Grudge Origin on Netflix. Wait. You couldn't watch it because you didn't want to watch it, or you couldn't watch it because you didn't think it was. Did you miss it? Could you not watch it, or did you just think it was bad? I mean, yeah, like that's exactly what happened. I just remember like trying to read Naruto Uzumaki, and God, the only thing, yeah, but nah, like that's wild. Oh my God, I'm sorry for being so quiet. I'm multitasking over here. I'm playing this game and holy crap, I'm actually this is a long one. I'm genuinely surprised that like I got 14 likes on this thing. This is crazy, dog. Okay, so All right, so in a few, I'm probably gonna biz ounce. I'm really glad that you guys like sort of stayed on and everything like that. This is really nice. Like I did not expect all this. Um, but in the meantime though, what time is it where you guys are at right now? It was sad to you. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, it's the Grudge, right? 10:27. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot. We're both like Central El Timo. Yeah, it's like if I'm not mistaken, the Grudge like didn't isn't that girl from the Grudge like she was like an abuse victim or something? I don't know how it goes. Yeah, so it's like yeah, it was gonna be sad because it's like yeah, she's a oh 11:20 oh 11:27. Yeah, you definitely yeah you're about to head out in a few, huh, Miss Chrissy? Sadako, yeah, yeah, like she was like an abuse victim, right, or something like that. Like she's like it's not even that it's not really that she's evil as much as she's just like angry or something, right? Like she's a victim. Like she's a victim with a bad rep, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like that's kind of another reason why I kind of don't really get into horror movies. And she was murdered and thrown into a well. Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, like she's the one that everybody's afraid of. She's the monster, but it's like if anything, the people who did that stuff to her, those are the real monsters. That's a little messed up. It's like she's a horror movie villain and she's the one who's just going around killing people and she's the one who has to get like beaten up. But it's like at the same time, it's like she literally is a victim. Like that's messed up. Like how is she the like how like how is she the villain here? It's like yeah, she's going around doing this stuff, but it's like that's messed up, man. Shoot, if I was thrown into it, man, if I was like thrown into a well, not a conjuring, yeah, the conjuring is, yeah, I mean, yeah, the conjuring is even crazier because once again, victim with the bad rep. That's what I'm saying. It's like victim with the. It's like every horror movie is ultimately just victim with the bad rep. Like, I mean, do I condone the slaughter? Absolutely not. But like, I understand what may have led to the slaughter? Kinda. Like I ain't about to be like, I ain't about to be like, yeah, she should just totally like just wipe them all off the wipe everybody off the face of the earth. Well, she was on Rio, on Rio, on Rio, on Rio. What's your favorite food? Yeah, I'm fat, dude. I eat it all. Vengeance Ghost. Okay, so she's killing in the name of vengeance of somebody else. Killing in the name of sorry. Like if y'all know me, y'all know I've been listening to Fever 333 and like, Rage Against the Machine is just she's more or less a demon at this point. Well, yeah, I mean, after you go through what she's went through, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I mean that tracks. Still kind of messed up that they just did that to a little girl though. That's evil. Shoot, if I was writing a horror movie, the victim wouldn't be the villain. The villain would be. That's just messed up. Victim with a bad rep. I don't like that. Me no like. She was an adult technically. Yeah, that's I'm old. That's a kid age to me. Like we know 19-year-olds, you know? Like, do we really consider 19-year-olds to be adults? No offense, True, if he's still here. He's probably gone by now. Like, I'm not saying that they're not kids. I'm not saying that they're not adults, but it's like I'm not gonna look at a 19-year-old and go, oh yeah, that's definitely an adult. That's definitely somebody who makes like responsible decisions about their lives. Like that sounds judgmental as hell, but it's like, like would you look at a seventh grader and go, oh, that's a teenager? Still messed up. Also, I'm testing to see exactly how long I can do this for. So far, I managed to just stick around for like a few minutes, 2 hours, damn near almost three. So the goal now is to make it to 3 hours. So just kind of like see if I can do that, because if I can, then that means that things are actually going better on my. What is this? Okay, yeah, that's the lump. True. What about Jason? Is he a villain or a victim? Yeah, Jason got pushed into the water, right? Like Jason was a slow kid that there was bullying, and they pushed him into the water, right? And that's when he drowned, right? That's called a jaw, my friend. No, I got a lump, like I got a lump, sound, a feeling. I want to say it's a bump I got from shaving, but it feels lumpy. So like it could just be like it could be nothing, could be something. I don't know, but no big deal. Like I'll know in a couple of months when I'm like losing feeling in my body parts or something. But yeah, like yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, the whole origin story of Jason was that like he was like a slow kid and the kids was picking on him, and then they put him in the water and he drowned because he couldn't swim, and then he just came back for revenge. Like if that's the case, then if that's the case, then he's a victim. Jason wasn't pushed, but he drowned because the counselors were doing stuff instead of watching the kids. See, that makes it even worse. Like that makes it even worse. Like yeah, he's a victim here. Like, are you serious? Yeah, get smoked, son. What's good? Shoot, get smoked. I don't nah, dog. Nah, like are we really about to reevaluate horror films and like, and see if like the people are victims here? Is that what's happening right now? They was really out here smashing instead of like wait. It's like wow, that's crazy though, bro. Like that is wild. That is wild. That is crazy. Okay, no, but that's not right. Like that's messed up. Because that's if that's what happened, then yeah, like everything that Jason did kind of is. I mean, it, that's that explains why he always like that explains why he always like smoked out people who was like doing the do. I mean, yeah, like Jason is now my new favorite movie series for that reason. Hobo was out here like, oh really? That's what y'all was doing? Okay, get smoked. Yes, okay, that's awesome. I like it. I like Jason now, and he did like yeah. I do think that he was I do think that he was a victim. I mean, like imagine like not being alive because the people who was responsible for you were too busy like trying to make another person, and instead of like helping you. Nah, screw that, bro. Like nah, dog. It's like I hope they have condoms in the inferno. Shink. Ain't nothing safe about this practice. Shink. You two would have made terrible parents. Shink. Technically, Jason was Deadite. They could have changed the canon later in the series, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like when like they do stuff like that. Like, I get it. It's like, I understand that, like, sometimes you gotta change the canon in order to like make the story a little bit more relevant to current connections, especially when it's like older stuff. But I don't like stuff like that. I don't like it when I think the word is retcons. I hate retcons. Like, no, don't give me that. Just give me some regular stuff, man. The hell is a Deadite? Originally, it was his mother doing the killing to avenge Jason's death. See, that's what I like even more. Are you serious? That I could like that. That's not even a horror movie. That's just mom grieves son in the worst way imaginable. That's beautiful. That's kind of a pretty story. I like that. Am I a monster for liking that? That's terrible. That's terrible of me. What is wrong with me? Why do I like that? I'm a terrible person for that. I'm not proud of that. But it does, to me, it makes more sense. I mean, yeah, mom grieves dead son because irresponsible peeps out here smashing. I didn't know that. I knew his mom was like part of the canon in some fashion, but I didn't know that was the reason. Because once again, I don't really watch horror movies like that. But I knew like they did reference his mom a lot, and I remember that. But it's like still like that. I mean, that's just. I mean, like, hey, you got to do what you got to do. That's your baby. Deadites are the demons from the Evil Dead series that brought out the weird violent. Wait, hold on. So Evil Dead and Jason are like who's more stronger, Jason or Michael? I'm not having this conversation. I'm not having this conversation because Jason is dead and Michael Myers wasn't. I don't know. It's like it's just a question of who's a stronger zombie, and it's like, I mean, like two unkillable things trying to kill each other. It just, I don't know. Like, what can you do from there? Although technically, Michael versus Jason makes more sense. Michael versus Jason would have made more sense than Freddy versus Jason because they were kind of the same person. They were kind of like the same archetype. Jason easily? What are you talking about, dude? Like Michael Myers is also undead. Why are you like having this? Why are you trying to add on to this conversation? Michael Myers and Jason, they're both like undead beings, bro. They can't kill each other. It's a draw, technically. It's like if we're being real, like it's a draw between them. I like Freddy Krueger. What is it that you liked about Freddy Krueger? Freddy versus It. Now that's actually a good. That's actually kind of a good, like, dude. It versus Freddy Krueger would have made more sense. It versus Freddy Krueger would have made more sense, and Freddy versus Michael Myers would have made more sense. Freddy versus Michael Myers and It versus Freddy Krueger. No, Michael Myers versus Jason would have made more sense than Freddy versus Jason, and Freddy Krueger versus um, Pennywise would have made more sense. Because in the same, like, you got it just would have. I don't care. Oh God, I've been at this for 3 hours though. It's probably 12 o'clock in some of y'all's areas, so we'll probably pick this up tomorrow. Michael Myers moves at a snail's pace. Jason can actually run and he has supernatural strength. I'm not having this discussion right now because this is definitely something for tomorrow. So we are going to discuss this tomorrow. Well, but we had fun here today, guys. Let's wrap for a second here, kids. You guys learned that this one actually was very fun. 14 likes, and of course, for 3 hours, we got a chance to introduce ourselves to some new people, talk about bathwater, OnlyFans, and people's feet. We also got a chance to also talk about a whole bunch of other random things. Miss Chrissy decided to grace us with her presence, and so did my lovely girlfriend Jovi. And we got a chance to talk about horror movies. Truant and Emperor Megas even showed up to grace us with their presence for a little bit. So, but we had fun here. You know, we got a chance to enjoy ourselves a little bit, and just sort of breathe in the atmosphere. Awesome Sauce came in as a new face. I want to go ahead and take this time to just remind everybody, though, that that we all have like really crazy things that's going on lately. And times are going to get really wild, and I really want us to just sort of like just show love to each other and everything like that. So I want to just go ahead and say, oh, shut up, Emperor Megas. I'm doing my closing. Gosh dang it. In any case, just know that you are. Just know that you are you're not just a person, you're an experience. You can either choose to be somebody's good experience, somebody's bad experience, or no experience at all. And I definitely recommend not being the bad one. Just remember that, like, if you can't provide people with love and peace, then provide them with nothing. We all got things that we're going through at the moment. So just remember, spread love, spread peace, spread happiness, spread joy, and spread safety. And that's about it. We'll talk tomorrow, okay? Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Feel free to join if you want to. Super thanks will always be welcome. But in the meantime, shout out to all 14 people who liked the video. And here's to see you guys tomorrow. Night night. Love and peace.